Good evening and welcome to Sachse High School as we get set for the second half of district play. Our contest between the Rowlett Eagles and the Sachse Mustangs. Hello everyone, I'm Steve Reeves. I'm joined by Bobby George. Bobby, a great contest on tap tonight. These are two right now playoff teams and we are set to get underway.
Exactly, and it's high-spirited too. It's Sachse against Rowlett. You can't get a better matchup than this. Rowlett on the year is 14-4. And Sachse is 9-10 coming into this game. And in district, Rowlett's 5-1, Sachse 3-3.
That ball comes down to the Rowlett Eagles, and they will start on offense here into the hands of number 5, Tristan Munoz. He gets it back over to Michael Kolawole. Looking inside to the big sophomore Oliver Powell. The shot no good, and the rebound down to the Mustangs.
Yeah, great defense by number 33, Brooks. Was able to get that block right there.
Number 5, Jeff Harris with the ball. He is one to watch tonight for the Mustangs, along with right there number 44, Oliveras. Nice floater up and in for the first points of the contest.
Yeah, he gives one little head fake and then just drives past the defender and never stops. He just does a layup floater from about 8 foot.
Inside move by number 20 of the Eagles. No good. That was Blake Bushnell. But he gets the rebound on the loose ball, puts it back up and in.
Wow, nice job. He gets the defender up in the air and then goes around him with his arms way outside and was able to get it off the glass. Just a great move by number 20 right there.
Oliveira's three-point attempt, no good. It was in and out. Rebound down to Bushnell. And he's going to pull up the dribble. Boy, that was dangerous there. Nice inside feed and knocked away. Boy, nice play that time on defense. Number 31 for the Mustangs, Michael Douglas.
Yeah, they thought they were going to get an open dunk, and Douglas comes from nowhere and just gets so high and gets all ball, knocks it away. Sachse's ball going the other direction.
Harris over to number 22, Kachi Onya. Shot is up and good by number 5, Jeff Harris, his first 2 of the contest. And the Mustangs with an early 4-2 lead.
Nice job. He gets a good open look about 6 feet out and drains it.
Kolawole with a three-point attempt. It's no good. Long rebound is tipped out to Kolawole, and he's able to grab it. Back to Bushnell, who's going to drive the lane, and a foul is going to be called here inside. And I believe it's going to be on Oliveras. And that is Oliveras' first foul. And the Eagles will inbound underneath the bucket.
Why isn't that
Shot up by Bushnell and is no good. Long rebound and Harris looking to run. And a nice drive off the glass for 2. And Harris scores once again for the Mustangs.
Well, it's a nice drive. He just gets down the court so quick.
Double zero with the shot. Woo! Boy, that's a pretty three-point shot by Amani Gaddis.
Gaddis drives in and steps back and then elevates about 1.5 feet off the ground to make that shot.
Here's a 2-on-1 and a travel called here on number 33, Christian Brooks. Boy, his eyes got big there, Bobby. That was a 2-on-1.
Yeah, he didn't know whether to dribble it in and do a layup or pass it off, and he got caught in between there and takes a step or 2 and gets a turnover.
And a travel's going to be called here on number 20, Blake Bushnell, and a turnover back to the Mustangs. Inbound pass to Jeff Harris. A little bit of pressure here, but Harris able to get it across midcourt. Harris looking inside for Oliveras. And they're going to get a foul here on Amani Gaddis.
Well, they have a mismatch right there on Oliveras and Gaddis. Gaddis is about 1 foot shorter and about 50 pounds lighter. And so they had the matchup they wanted, Sachse did. and they got a foul on it.
Inbound to Harris. He's looking for Onya. Over to Oliveris. Going to drive inside. Nice spin move off the glass. 4-2.
Wow, great move right there for the big man. He's able to do a roll.
And a travel called here on Tristan Munoz. And a turnover back to the Mustangs, who have an 8-5 lead here just about halfway through the first period. Michael Douglas set to inbound for the Mustangs. Gets it into Oliveris. And Harris brings it across midcourt. Josh Rodriguez with the ball now, looking to drive over to Oliveris. Past the three-point line. Boy, nice job that time, and off the hands of Oliveris. It's Michael Kolawole.
Yeah, they're moving the ball around pretty well. They slowed it down, and you could tell they wanted to get it to number 44, Oliveris. And they're trying to figure out ways to get it to him, but the defense was really good right there. Forced it out there about a foot from the sideline and didn't leave them much room for the pass.
A three-point attempt by Kolawole, but the rebound comes down to the Eagles. Now another three-pointer, a little long that time for Gaddis, and a long pass looking for number 5, Jeff Harris, no good.
Oh, what athletic ability right there by the defender and the offensive guy to be able to get down the field that fast and do a layup, catch the ball, take a step, and put it off the glass.
Boy, no look pass that time from Kolawole to number 33, Oliver Powell. He is fouled in the act of shooting, so he will go to the line for 2. And there's a look at the 6'5 sophomore for the Eagles. Well, that's a second foul on Oliveris as well, and that is not a good sign here in the first period for the Mustangs.
Yeah, they'll just have to settle down just a little bit.
First free throw attempt by Powell, up and good.
A lot of substitutions coming in for Sachse. Keep those fresh legs out there, and of course they're very deep. They've got a lot of players here. They can play basketball, so might as well just go ahead and sub them in.
Second shot here by Powell is good, and that cuts the lead to 1. It's 8-7 here, Mustangs. And inbounding the ball this time for the Mustangs is James Maiden in the game. Oh, and it's still there, and it's going to be a travel called here against the Eagles on the steal. A little bit of nice attempt there by number 54. Chisholm Obinike.
It's kind of an odd call to get a traveling there. He's taking the ball in the middle of a layup, and Sachse grabs the ball at the same time, and so he lands with the ball, but if anything, it could have been a jump ball, but a traveling is kind of a weird call.
Maiden to inbound once again. Maiden throws it up high. They get the inbounds in, back to Maiden. And over to Onya. Onya with the wide open shot. He shoots, no good, a little strong. And the rebound down to Gaddis of the Eagles. Gets it across to Kolawole. Drives baseline, and the shot is blocked by number 32, Chris Williams. And the Mustangs come away with it. Josh Rodriguez setting up the offense here for the Mustangs. Looking inside. Nice pass off the glass for 2 is number 42, Richard Leku.
Yeah, Leku was sitting there calling for the ball. They've got a mismatch. There was a smaller guy on him, and he was just posting up at the bottom of the post saying, hey, give me the ball, give me the ball. And they finally get it to him, and he's able to put it off the glass.
Gaddis over to Kolawole. Going to drive inside, and they're going to get a foul call. Like a blocking foul that time against the Eagles, number 40. Ricky hard, and that will be a turnover to the Mustangs. Maiden inbound to Rodriguez. Over to Onya. A dangerous pass that time, but they're looking inside for the taller man, and they find him. Yep. Number 42, Richard Leku, with back-to-back buckets.
Yeah, Leku's doing it again. He's just sitting there calling for the ball when they're doing a lot of trapping underneath and pick plays, and when they get to that mismatch down there, that's when he starts calling for the ball.
Mustangs up by 5, but inside move that time by number 54, Chisholm Obanike, and he is going to go to the line here for 2. First free throw attempt is up, no good, a little strong off the back of the iron.
Rowlett substituting now. 2 in, 2 out. Powell comes in. And Munoz comes in.
Second free throw attempt up, and it is good. Cuts the lead to 4 with 1:40 remaining here in the first period. Maiden looking to inbound. Getting a little pressure here put on by the Eagles. Get to Kachi Onya, and he is into the front court. Over to Maiden. And they find number 1, Rodriguez, looking inside, and the tip away that time by Obanike, and fast break coming here, but a travel is going to be called here on number 5, Tristan Munoz.
Interesting call there again. Munoz is going in with the layup, and the Sachse defender gets underneath him, and they get the traveling call.
Get the ball back to Maiden, close to a steal, but they will beat the pressure. A 3-on-2 here, but Rodriguez pulls it back. Over to Rodriguez for 3, and the shot no good, just short, but the rebound there, and good. Number 23, James Maiden, with the great putback.
Yeah, he comes back from the backside and gets that rebound. Everybody's watching it, and he's aggressive, goes to the basket, gets a rebound, puts it up there.
Kolawole with the shot, no good. And boy, 5 for the rebound there. It comes down to the Mustangs' Onya, and he gets it over to Josh Rodriguez. Inside of 30 seconds to go here in the first period. Rodriguez gets it over to Onya, and let's see if the Mustangs hold for the last shot here. Yeah, I believe that's what they're going to do. Now to 15. Kachi Onya with the ball, gets it over to Maiden. It's going to spin, baseline drive. No good. Kolawole with 2 seconds, he's going to throw it up. And it is no good. So a pretty good first period there for the Mustangs. And they lead this game after 1. The Sachse Mustangs 14, the Rowlett Eagles 8. Back for the start of the second period. Our score 14-8, Sachse on top. So we talked about coming in, this begins the second half of district play, and of course Rowlett in second place right now. They finished 5-1 through the first half. Their only loss coming to the undefeated Lakeview squad. And Sachse at 3-3 coming in. They're tied for third right now with Garland. But looking good so far here in the first period as Maiden set to inbound.
Absolutely. And both teams are playing very aggressive, man-on-man defense right now. Everybody's got a player, so there's a lot of plays that they're picking one another, trying to get a mismatch and get down underneath to their big men and get those easy buckets.
By Michael Douglas over in the corner. Kick it back around to Maiden on the other side. Maiden's going to drive inside. Got it tipped away there, but the rebound down to number 5, Jeff Harris, who puts it off the glass for 2, and an 8-point lead now for the Mustangs.
Well, a beautiful job by Harris. He was able to get up very high to get that ball, but what happens is he almost palms it with his right hand and just lays it off the glass beautifully. No one is able to go up and block that shot because he's altering the shot with the palming of the ball. Very nice job.
The time Tristan Munoz tried to save it, but his foot was out of bounds. So the ball back over to the Mustangs. They're going to get it inbound to number 31, Michael Douglas. And back into the hands of Jeff Harris, who's had a nice first period so far. Get it inside to Onya, who steps back, shoots it off the glass, no good. The ball's still loose, and Onya comes down with it. They're going to get it over for the three-point attempt is short. That time Michael Douglas and Kolawole with numbers 3-on-2. He's going to kick it back out, however, to Bushnell. Over to Kolawole in the corner. He's going to drive inside. And
off the glass. Nice
rebound. Glass that
rebound.
time on the rebound, number 33, Oliver Powell.
Yeah, Powell's able to get backside and block his man out. And gets a great rebound and puts it back up for the easy bucket.
Harris with the ball now for the Mustangs. 6-point advantage for Sachse. Nice crossover dribble. He's going to take it in the lane. No good. The rebound up, no good. And the rebound down to Powell. Get it to Kolawole, who finds Powell for an open three-pointer, and it is nothing but net.
Yeah, they had the mismatch there at the half-court line. There was too many people up front, leaving a lot of people open around the three-point line, and they found them.
Shot there by number 31, Michael Douglas, no good. But the rebound knocked out of bounds to the Mustangs.
Yeah, Oliver Powell, he's a 6'5" sophomore, playing in the paint right there, just doing a great job, blocking his man out, causing him to hit it out of bounds.
Inbound here to Maiden. On the left side, tries an inside pass, but 33 Christian Books are not able to handle it. Turnover back to the Eagles, looking inside for Powell. A nice tip away that time by Harris. And an even better save that time by Onya.
Yeah, he does a great job right there, doesn't he?
Boy, Maiden with a strong move in the middle, and he is going to draw the foul. He will go to the line for 2. A nice drive that time by the senior.
Yeah, he gets the defender up in the air, and as soon as he does that, the speed and quickness of Maiden just drives past him. Now, he was challenged in the lane. They're not letting him get in there too easily, but the strong move puts him to the line.
First free throw attempt up and good for James Maiden. Here's a look at the senior right there. Second shot coming up. This would make it a 5-point game for the Mustangs. Second shot up, and it is also good. And back into the game is Michael Oliveris for the Mustangs. Pressure by Rodriguez for Sachse, but Munoz able to get the ball up court. Kolawole with it now. Over to Powell. He's looking for another three-pointer. Drives baseline.
Gets too far under there.
Yeah, a little too far under the bucket. Rebound down to Harris of the Mustangs.
Yeah, it causes him to get under the bucket when he's making that shot because everybody's altering the shot. They're going up so high that he couldn't get the shot off.
Harris with the drive in the lane, off the glass, no good, but the foul is called. And that will send Harris to the line 4-2.
Kalawali's first foul.
First shot from Harris is good.
It's his 7th point already. Having a great game.
Second shot up, and it is good as well. So biggest lead of the game for Sachse, a 7-point advantage at 20-13. Boy, nice move inside by number 40. It is off the glass, and they're going to count it. Ricky Hart with the bucket and one.
Yeah, Hart starts the layup route to the basket and sees that there's a lot of hands coming at him, so he wraps it up kind of like a football player and then pulls it out at the very last second and just slides it off the glass. Very nice move right there.
Look at the senior for the Eagles. Trying to complete the three-point play. The free throw is good. And a 20-16 lead now for the Mustangs. There's heavy pressure here by the Eagles. And Sachse able to break it as Oliveris able to pull that one down. Gets it back out to Rodriguez. Looking inside this time for Brooks. No good. And I believe he's going to be called for the foul over the back of number 5, Tristan Munoz.
Munoz is getting down there underneath and getting those rebounds and causing havoc under there. He's the shortest guy on the field for Rowlett, but he's just still able to get all over the place on him.
Now with a three-pointer too strong. Boy, and skying for the rebound that time, number 5, Jeff Harris. The Mustangs back on offense. Oliveris inside, and it gets blocked that time by Powell. Strong move.
Now Powell's able to get up and slap it out of the air, but he wasn't getting, a Sachse player wasn't even looking at him. He was trying to get through the mismatch that he had and didn't see Powell come from the other side. Boy, nice shot right there.
Three-pointer up in it for Michael Douglas. And the lead back to 7 now for the Mustangs.
Well, you can't leave him open. I mean, he will drain it on you. He's done it all year long.
Kolawale loses the handle on it. Gets it back out to Gaddis. Back over to Kolawale. He's going to take it inside.
Nice strong move.
No good on the shot, and another rebound by Brooks. Looking down for Oliveris. And he's going to be fouled.
He's just a big body, you know. He's real big, but he's real agile. And they like getting the ball down to him because he gets a mismatch with his heavy, you know, as big as he is.
They find Oliveris on the inbound. He's going to drive into the lane, loses the handle, but a foul is going to be called on the Eagles. And I believe the foul on number 40, Ricky Hart. That's going to put Oliveris on the line.
Yeah, that'll be 2 fouls for number 40.
First shot for Oliveris up and no good. Second attempt by Oliveris is up, and this one is good. So an 8-point advantage now for the Mustangs. Inside pass by Munoz, but the shot no good. Second shot no good. Oliveris comes down with the board. Gets it over to Rodriguez.
I tell you, Sachse's defense is just really good. There's not been any just open shots. Everything has been contested.
And Oliveros off the glass, and the biggest lead of the game causes a timeout for the Eagles. The lead now 10.
Oliveros is just always in the right place at the right time. He's had a lot of people have fouls against him, and then he's putting buckets in, you know. So he's just always in the right place. He's a good ball player, smart.
Full timeout. We'll take a break. Our score, Mustangs 26, Eagles 16. Look at the second place Rowlett Eagles as they come onto the court. Right now trailing by 10 with only 2:44 remaining here in the half. So a nice start here by the Mustangs. And they've got the double-digit lead right now.
They came out with a little full court press to start it off. And then they backed out of it pretty quickly.
Sean Odom loses the handle, but Kolawole there to pick it up. Gets it over to Bushnell. Munoz back to Bushnell for the three-point shot is up and nothing but net.
Nice shot right there. They kind of used a little pick and roll. As soon as Brunel goes into the lane, he just kicks it right back out for the three-point shot, and Bushnell sinks it.
Boy, nice steal that time. The quick hands of number 5, Tristan Munoz, and I believe we have another timeout called.
Yeah, Munoz was able to get in there real quick, and then with his hustle, he jumps on the ball and turns his body right there and gets a great turnover.
Mentioned before, Bobby, coming into this game, Rowlett number 2 in district play right now. In second place, I should say. They're finished the first half 5-1. Again, Sachse tied for third right now with Garland. They're at 3-3. So this is a big game for both teams. But, you know, certainly Sachse's looking for the win here to close the gap.
Well, absolutely. It's very important. You know, you only have a certain amount of district games to get in that playoff spot. And right now, with their being tied with Garland for third, you really need to get you an extra game in here against the number 1 seed.
Back to action. Here's Eagles with the ball, and they trail by 7. Kolawale's going to drive here and looking for somebody, but he throws it away. As well, good defense here, especially on the interior side for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Laku was able to get up in the air and alter his shot, and he just needed to throw it away because he was afraid it was going to get blocked.
Ball loose, the Mustangs pick it up. They get it inside to Maiden with a nice spin move, and that is good.
Beautiful left-handed shot right there. He gives it a little head fake in and then goes with his left hand off the glass. It's Maiden 6 points.
Munoz with the spin move into the lane, and the shot is good.
That's nice. He has to shoot over 2 defenders in that lane, and he just does it with a little fadeaway.
Maiden looking across to Rodriguez. Maiden wide open for 3. The shot is up, and it is no good. And the rebound down to the Eagles. Fast break attempt here. The shot is up, no good, but Sean Odom is fouled, and he will go to the line.
Yeah, Rodriguez thought about getting in front of him and setting his feet to see if he can get a charge, but decided maybe I shouldn't do that, and he just reaches out and fouls him because that's probably a good choice. At least if you're going to foul on an open shot like that, at least don't let him make the bucket and then get the foul. so that it's opportunity for a three-point play.
Oh, his first shot good. Cuts the lead to 6. Second shot up, and it is good as well. So lead cut in half. It was a 10-point advantage at the last timeout, now down to 5. Get the ball to Maiden, looking to drive on Bushnell. A pretty good defense that time by the Eagles. Bushnell.
Yeah, Bushnell showing his quick hands, trying to get up underneath that ball from Maiden. Maiden sure enough quickly passes out of that.
Mustangs holding for the last shot, but a turnover here. Shot up off the glass, no good. Getting his own rebound is number 10, and he kicks it off, but not until the buzzer sounds. So a pretty good first half, and the Mustangs take the lead into half. Our score, Sachse 28, Rowlett 23. Back in Sachse High School for the start of the second half. The Mustangs lead by 5, 28-23. Bushnell for the Eagles set to inbound, and Rowlett will have the ball first here.
Yeah, Oliver Powell leads Rowlett with scoring with 7 points, and then followed up by Bushnell with 5. And then for Sachse, you got Harris with 8, Maiden with 6, and Douglas with 3.
Goes, looks inside for Powell. Off the glass, no good, but a foul will be called here. Number 33, Oliver Powell on the line. And trying to cut into this 5-point lead. Powell's first free throw is good. Second free throw attempt up and good as well. So it is now a 3-point contest early on here in the third. Pressure here by the Eagles.
That's Powell's 9th point of the game.
And a steal, and just like that, it's a 1-point game.
Wow, Bushnell was able to get his hands in there and get a quick, easy steal right underneath the basket. That's one place you don't want to turn the ball over, is 2 feet from the basket. Bushnell is able to get his hands on the ball and put it in.
Boy, and a quick timeout right there by the Mustangs as they want to talk about some things. 4 points in the first 30 seconds here by the Eagles, and it is now a 1-point contest, 28-27. Boy, low scoring first half for the Eagles as well. They're averaging close to 55 points a contest. As Mustangs set to inbound it. There's the throw into Oliveris. Again, pressure here by the Eagles. Oliveris picks up his dribble, but gets it over to Jeff Harris. And to Cacchionia, up 4-2.
Great job, just real quick, was able to get the ball down the court. get it in the right ball player's hands, and he was able to score quickly.
Powell drives the baseline, pushes off with the left forearm, and he's going to be called for it. It's an offensive foul, and I think they just hit him with a technical as well.
I'm not sure who they gave the technical to. Did they give it to Sachse, number 33?
Yeah, it looks like they may have.
I think he was just more of excited that he got the call, and he jumps up yelling like, yeah, I got it. But I think the referee saw that he was talking back like to the Rowlett player, but I don't think that's exactly what happened.
So Kolawole is here to attempt the technical. And Bobby, they may have called a foul on number 33, Brooks there. I thought they called the offensive foul, but
yeah, I thought so as well.
Kolawole with the technical free throw.
So maybe that's what he was yelling about. Maybe he didn't think he was supposed to get that foul.
Kolawole hits both free throws. It's 30-29. And the ball is to Rowlett, so I apologize. I thought for sure the official had signaled a charge there, but it was a foul against number 33, Christian Brooks. So Rowlett with the 2 technical free throws, and they will retain possession.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I did think they called a charge as well.
Nice spin move on the baseline. Powell kicks it back out, however. Inside move back to Powell for the slam.
Woo, what a pass right there. Number 5, Munoz, was able to really get around to the basket and just no look past it as the double team was coming on to him.
And Rowlett with their first lead since early in the first period. 31-30, Oliveris with the pull-up jumper, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back on the floor, no good on the second attempt. Caccione with the rebound, and back out to Harris, who drives the lane off the glass, no good. And an out pass, a fast break here, number 5 with the bucket, Tristan Munoz.
I tell you what, he knew, he felt the pressure coming over the top of him, and I thought, you know, he might think he's going to get that shot blocked, but he went up with his left hand, and by doing that, it switched the trajectory of the defensive players, and he was able to just roll it in.
Oliveris drives baseline and leaves the ball for Kevin Errol, and he is fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2.
We haven't seen Errol in the game tonight, so this is his first appearance. He goes in straight up and makes his presence known.
First free throw is good. And a look at the 6'5" senior for the Mustangs. Second free throw attempt coming up. It is up, and it is good. Nice form there, and it is a 1-point contest for the Eagles. Kolawole with a 3. It is no good. And skying high for the rebound, number 5, Jeff Harris. Gets it across to Douglas, and a baseline 3-point attempt by Oliveris, no good. The tip to Errol, to his own player, Oliveris with the rebound, and good.
Well, look at Errol, man. He just comes right in the game, gets 2 free throws, and then he saves that out-of-bounds play and gets the assist.
Sachse back on top. As a baseline drive by Kolawole, just short, and no good on a second attempt. And it will go over to the Mustangs. I believe Kolawole was out of bounds that time.
And then you see Errol out there. He gets in the lane and tries to draw the charging by falling down. Good little acting job, but hey, sometimes that works.
Well, a high inbound pass. Looking for Oliveris, and they're going to get him for the foul.
Boy, Gaddis really, for a 5'9", 160-pound player, Gaddis really elevated right there.
It's going to be Oliveris' 3rd foul. He's going to have to come out of the game once again. He's been in foul trouble tonight.
Yeah, that hurts him because he is a dominant player.
Munoz looks inside, a nice dish to Powell, and he's going to take the hard foul from Kevin Errol, and that will put number 33, Oliver Powell, on the line for 2.
You know, that's okay to foul like that as long as they don't score and get the and one, and he was able to put his body on him good enough that he wasn't able to put the ball in the basket.
First free throw attempt by Powell is good. Got a tie game once again. Second free throw up, and it is good, and Eagles regain the lead as a substitution for Rowlett as number 54, Chizomobanike, is back in the game.
That's 13 points for Powell. He's having a great game.
And a foul here going to be called on Tristan Munoz. A little aggressive that time. And the Mustangs will take it out of bounds near their bench.
Powell scored 13 points, and 6 of them have come on free throws tonight.
Jaleku looking to hand it off, and he does indeed to Jeff Harris. Boy, a long three-point attempt is no good.
He was so
Chris
open.
Williams.
He just wanted, he's like, I know I shouldn't shoot this, but I'm going to.
Bushnell for three is up, and that one's short. They get it back to him. He's going to drive baseline. No good. Too strong. Gets his own rebound. No good.
Well, I give him an A for effort. Boy, he goes in and gets his own rebound 3 times. He gets 3 shots. He's just working so hard to get those rebounds and put them back up without getting blocked that he's shooting them a little hot.
Kolawale with the ball. And they're going to get a foul here on the Mustangs, number 32, Chris Williams. Eagles with the inbound and the 1-point lead.
Sachse's defense is able to push Rowlett out past the 3-point line, and they're not getting close to the basket. They're actually getting further away from it.
Kolawale with the ball. They're going to change plays here. Look for Munoz, and he's going to be fouled out front. No shot there. So that one's on the floor. But the 6th foul already in this second half for the Mustangs, and one more and Rowlett will be in the bonus. Look at Tristan Munoz inbounding to Bushnell. Boy, they got a charge that time. Boy, nice defense that time by James Maiden.
Yeah, it's kind of touchy right there. Both players are moving pretty quickly. But you got to keep those elbows in tight.
Maiden looking to inbound it. Boy, a long pass in. Finally in the hands of Josh Rodriguez.
They just work the ball back and forth, set a couple of picks, see who they can get a mismatch on.
Rodriguez loses the handle. Maiden able to grab it. Over to Cacchionia. Douglas with the 3-pointer short. And the Eagles Powell with the rebound. Munoz looking to run here for Rowlett.
Oh, there you go. I think they'll get one there.
Yeah, I believe they're going to get an offensive foul. A little out of control that time by number 40, Ricky Hard, and the Mustangs will.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, Steve. He got to going too fast straight up and couldn't stop or alter his movement. And Munoz was able to just sit right in front of him, get that charge.
Maiden looking to inbound. Boy, double team here.
Oh.
And able to knock it off the leg of Powell is
Boy.
number 31 for the Mustangs, Michael Douglas, and they will retain possession. Inside of 3 minutes to go here in the third. It's a one-point contest right now. Rowlett on top. Maiden brings it up court, gets it to Onya, who drives inside and a little strong on his shot. The rebound, however, comes down to number 42, Richard Leku, and I believe the foul called here against the Eagles.
Yeah, they got him on his arm just as he was fixing to pass the ball. Leku does a great job right there hustling and getting that rebound and saves the possession.
Onya into Maiden, gets it across to Rodriguez. Maiden with the shot in the lane, no good, but the rebound down to Douglas. And then a baseline shot is a little long for Rodriguez, and the Eagles looking to run. Munoz coming down, passes it off, and no good on the shot is number 54, Chisholm Obanike, but he is fouled. Obanike on the line here. 4-2. The first shot is up and good. Second shot by Obanike, no good, and ball knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Rowlett as the time number 31, Michael Douglas, could not get the handle on it.
It's just nice hustle right there for Rowlett to get inside the Sachse players. You know, when they line up on the free throw line, the defensive players get the inside position, but right there, Rowlett was able to really work inside and get that possession.
Nice anticipation that time by Rodriguez to step in front of the pass and steal it. The Mustangs looking to tie on this possession or take the lead with a three. Get it over to Rodriguez. Sets the offense. There's a wide open shot, and it goes for number 42, Richard Leku, and it is a tie game at 36 inside of 2 minutes.
Yeah, Leku, he's been playing down low, but right there he just pops out towards the free throw line, and they get it to him quickly, and he drains it.
Munoz drives, kicks it back out. That time the ball knocked away by number 31, Michael Douglas, but he is called for the foul, and that will put Ricky Hart on the line.
Yeah, he drives to the basket real nice, under control, and they tried to punch the ball out, and when they did that, they got a little bit of body on him.
First free throw attempt no good, as substitutions in for both teams. Second shot is up, and that one is good, so Rowlett regains the lead by 1.
And that's 4 points for Hart.
Nice play there by Munoz, but ball still with the Mustangs. Maiden with the inbound to Harris this time, and he's going to bring it up court. We approach 1 minute remaining in the third. Rowlett on top by 1. Three-point attempt is up, and boy, in and out. But the rebound to Onya, and they're going to call jump ball. And the possession arrow is pointing towards the Mustangs, so they will keep it.
Wow, just a clean block right there. They all went up and just got ball up at the same time.
Harris going to pull it out, and we're going to call a play here. So we are inside of 1 minute. Open three-point attempt is no good, a little strong, but the rebound down to Onya, but they're going to call a baseline foul on the Mustangs.
When Maiden jumped to shoot that three-pointer right there, I think he elevated about 2.5 feet. Great elevation on that shot.
Foul. Time called on Michael Douglas, and that will put number 10, Sean Odom, back on the line for the Eagles. And he will try to extend this lead. First shot up and good by Odom.
He's got 3 points on the night, all 3 coming from the line. That's how important it is, though, that you shoot and make these free throws. Those points add up. And right now, it gave them the lead.
Odom's second shot good as well. Maiden with the inbound. Douglas with the shot off the glass.
Really nice. Yeah, he was setting the pick down low, and it just pops right out, receives the pass right on time, and he just takes it right back up for the shot.
Almost a turnover there, but Munoz with the ball. He's going to drive it inside, and it gets blocked. But right there for the rebound is number 54, Chisholm Obanike, as the buzzer sounds. So we have come to the end of 3 here at Sachse with our score. The Rowlett Eagles 41, the Sachse Mustangs 38. Look at the Rowlett Eagle bench as we are back for the start of the 4th period. Eagles on top 41-38 as they outscored the Mustangs by 8 in the 3rd to regain the lead.
Yeah, they got those last 4 points right in a row to come up with that 3-point lead right here into the 4th quarter.
And now let's see if they can hang on. As Ricky Hart to inbound. Oliveris back in for the Mustangs as well. Boy, nice pick that time by Hart. Looks at the official wanting to call. Munoz going to drive it inside, pulls up, and no good. That was a little floater. Didn't even catch iron. And the Mustangs with it as they get it to Jeff Harris.
Yeah, I think he wanted to go in and make a dish pass, but as he was in there, everybody was covered up, and he had to shoot it right at the last second.
Oliveris looking to dish it. And gets back to Cacchionia. Inside look to Harris. And the foul will be called as he will go to the line to shoot 2.
Harris with his 8th point tonight. It's been kind of quiet in the second half. He had an outstanding first half.
Little short on that first free throw attempt. And there's a good look at number 5, Jeff Harris, the junior guard for the Mustangs. Second shot is good, and it's back to a 2-point game. Hard looks to drive baseline. He runs right into number 33, gets his own rebound, but misses. Ball still loose, and then it's tipped out. Once again by Christian Brooks, but Rowlett retains possession.
Yeah, they had some opportunities right there under the basket to put that in the goal, and they just kept missing.
Kolawole with the look and the spin, no good, in and out of the basket, but the rebound down to the Eagles, and that pass, or pardon me, the shot is blocked. However, a foul is going to be called against number 31, Michael Douglas.
Now, these referees are letting them play underneath there. You'd think you'd have had an over the back a couple of times in that possession, but the refs are just letting them play basketball and only calling the ones that are really deliberate.
Hard on the line to shoot two. The first one is good. Extends the lead to 3 for the Eagles as you see James Maiden return to the court. Hard second shot is true. And a 4-point lead now for the Eagles. Maiden's going to try for a home run pass to Oliveris.
And they get the turnover.
But 2 Eagles there. Turnaround jumper on the baseline is good for Hart.
Well, Hart is on fire right now.
Biggest lead of the game by the Eagles. They lead now by 6, 45-39.
That puts Hart at 8 points. All coming within the last 3 or 4 minutes.
A little bit of pressure on Maiden, who picked up his dribble. Caccione looking for it.
They wanted to walk right there.
And a timeout's going to be taken here by the Mustangs. And it is a full timeout, so we'll take a break as the Mustangs want to talk about things. Our score, Rowlett 45, Sachse 39. Back to action here as the Mustangs trail this game by 6. They have led for most of it here, but Rowlett with a little bit of a surge here in the 4th. And the Mustangs with the timeout there, they wanted to talk about things and try to close the gap as we are under 6 minutes remaining in the game.
Yeah, they needed to take that timeout and reset and see if they can get another a good play to be called, and it looks like they did. They decided they were going to go down to number 44 down at the post and see if they could get him an easy bucket. Of course, they fouled. Now he's on the line.
Yeah, nice pass that time by Jeff Harris to Oliveris, and he will go to the line. That is the second foul against number 54, Chisholm Obanike. And
Oliveris started out the game really strong, but he got into early foul trouble, and they had to set him a couple of times. And now it's like, hey, it's time to go now. You got to get in there and just try to be careful.
Yeah, Oliveris cannot connect on the 1-and-1. On the front end of the 1-and-1, so Rowlett with the ball. The shot no good. Rebound to Hart. He's going to throw it out for the 3-point attempt from Munoz. No good. Oliveris with the rebound. Mustangs looking to run it here. Harris into the lane, and a foul is going to be called there on Amani Gaddis. And that will send number 5, Jeff Harris, to the line once again.
Yeah, he was going up strong to the basket. And Rowlett decided they didn't want to let him shoot, and they grabbed his arms. So, I mean, it's a good foul.
First shot by Harris is good. Second attempt is up, and this one is short.
So,
Oliveros fights for the rebound. He gets it, takes it back up strong.
And
it is good, and one.
And one. Boy, he plays strong. He gets in there, gets that rebound. You should never be able to offensively get that rebound. Rowlett falls asleep. He gets through there, gets the rebound, puts it back up, and gets the foul.
Nice strong move by Oliveros, and Rowlett with some substitutions here, as you're going to see Powell come out of the game, so Oliveros can cut this to 2.
Hey, just like that, they're right back in it so quickly.
Free throw attempt is good, and it is indeed a 2-point contest, 45-43.
12 points on the night for Oliveros with his limited time that he's played.
Three-point attempt by Gaddis is no good, a little strong, but the rebound down to Hart, who's had a nice second half, back up and in.
Boy, Hart does a really good job right there. 6'2", 180 pounds, but he flies on that one.
Inside of 5 minutes to go. Eagles up by 4.
Everybody's kind of sitting still. Might be a little tired.
Maiden spin move, and he is going to be fouled in the lane by number 5, Tristan Munoz, and that will put Maiden on the line to shoot 2 as both teams are in the bonus.
That's second foul for Munoz. Maiden does that little spin move, and a lot of times when they do that, their arms are out a little wide, and you really can't help but foul them.
First shot by Maiden just short and no good off the front of the rim. Second shot is also no good, but off the hands of Hart, and ball will be with the Mustangs.
And that's the second time in a row that they've been beat to the ball off of a free throw miss, and they will need to get that fixed.
Inbound to Harris. Inside to Oliveros, who's going to put the ball on the ground and put it in for 2.
He's just so strong. When he goes up, he pushes you out of the way with his body.
A high arching shot, no good, but fighting for the rebound that time and winning was number 54, Chisholm Obanike, and Rowlett's going to pull it out with the 2-point lead. Pull-up jumper is good by Tristan Munoz.
Yeah, he's 5'10", 145-pound senior. Goes into the paint to shoot that one and makes it.
Maiden a little out of control, loses the handle, but Oliveros there to pick it up. He's going to be fouled, but misses the shot.
Well, I tell you what, he's at 14 points already, and if he would have got that one and a chance to make a 3-point play out of it, that'd have been really nice. But either way, he goes to the line. And number 54, Obanike, has got his 3rd foul.
First free throw attempt by Oliveros is good. Makes it a 1-possession game once again. There's a look at the senior Michael Oliveros. Second free throw attempt is good, and it is a 2-point game now, 49-47, Rowlett on top. Bushnell back in the game with the shot, no good. Rebound down to Kolawole. He's going to find Hart back inside.
Double dribble.
That is a double dribble call against the Eagles.
Yeah, he had the shot right there, and he mishandled it. And when he finally gathered it back, he dribbled it before he passed it, and they got him for the double dribble.
So the Mustangs looking to tie it or take the lead with a 3 here as Harris brings it up court. And they're going to call an offensive foul there on the pick. It was number 31, Michael Douglas. That is his 4th foul. And
now Douglas was trying to set the pick for Oliveras to get open. But as he did it, he popped his leg out just a little bit and caught the defender with his knee. And they got the call.
Bushnell throws to Kolawale, almost a steal. He's going to drive it inside. The ball's tipped away, but they're going to call it on 31, and he is fouled out.
That'll be 5.
That is Michael Douglas.
And he fouls out with 5 points. He had the 3-pointer at the beginning of the game and then a 2. Gave him 5 points on the night, but yep, that's 5 fouls for number 31.
So the 6'6" junior has fouled out. And on the line for 2 is Kolawale. Looking to extend this game. First shot is up and good. 50-47 now. And look at a dejected Michael Douglas.
Again, free throws are so important to be able to make it at this time of the game.
2-possession game now as Kolawale hits both.
Well, he made it look easy, didn't he?
51-47, Maiden gets it into Oliveras. And back to Maiden, and they find the point guard, Jeff Harris. Inside of 3 minutes here in the game.
See if they look to get it to Oliveras here.
Maiden drives baseline, and the shot in and out, and it's going to be Rowlett ball. And now it looks like they're going to change it. Sachse ball. Looking inside to Oliveras, off the glass and good, and they caught the foul as well.
18 points for Oliveras. He's just playing outstanding. He's just getting in, using his body, protecting the ball. Nice soft shot.
So this will cut it to 1 if he's good, and it is no good, in and out.
Again.
Ball loose, Maiden. Boy, what a great attempt by him. It just could not come up with it.
Well, he just about got it. That may have been the 3rd time.
Eagles get it in the hands of Kolawale. Back out to the sophomore Powell.
They went into a man-to-man defense here.
And the foul here going to be called against Maiden. And that'll put Kolawale on the line.
They're going to call a timeout here.
So the timeout called here by the Mustangs, and boy, what a good game this has been. It is a 2-point contest right now, 51-49 Rowlett. And again, Sachse has led this game most of the way. Rowlett had that big 3rd period, and now they're just kind of hanging on.
Yeah, they've just been able to get a lot of rebounds and get second attempt shots. I tell you what, Sachse Oliveras is, man, he's just been all over the court right here in this 4th period, and he's really carrying Sachse. So I'm telling you, if I'm Sachse, I want to try to get the ball to Oliveras as many times as I can and see what he can do with the ball.
Yeah, you just wonder if he hadn't have gotten into foul trouble early, what this game may have looked
That's
like.
Right.
Really, Rowlett has had no answer for him, especially here in the 2nd half. There's a look at him.
Yeah, he's had a great game. He wasn't able to play a whole lot in the 2nd or in the 1st and 2nd quarter. He ended up having to go and do all of this right here in the third, into the third and into the fourth.
Kolawole good on his first attempt, and well, you want to see somebody who can shoot free throws. Watch this young man right here. He hits nothing but net. And I hope I didn't just jinx him. There's the second shot, and of course I did. Oliveros with the rebound. Three-point game. Oliveros with the drive off the glass and good.
My, that's nice.
It is a one-point game.
Just such presence. You know, he gives it so much touch, and he was coming to the basket full speed. Everybody wants to get out of his way because he's kind of a big guy.
Maiden looking for the steal, gets it to Kolawole. Down to Bushnell, back out. And the Eagles going to set up on offense. Munoz tries to get it inside to Hart. And a foul is going to be called here on number 33, Christian Brooks.
Just put 4.
That'll send Hart back to the line.
And what do we got here?
Yeah, officials talking about something right now.
Technical?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. As you see Oliveros standing on the free throw line down here, they're discussing it here. But boy, Sachse's Oliveros certainly thinks that there's a technical that's been called against the Eagles.
So I think Ricky Hart gets tagged with a personal foul and sportsmanlike conduct, and I guess, and that'll put him at a 5 fouls, and he'll be out.
Boy, that's interesting too, because he was the young man that was on the line right there. So we're still talking about it, and there may even be a timeout call here. You see the official talking to both head coaches. They're still discussing things here, and I'm not sure exactly what the call was. Hart had gone to the line there, Bobby, to shoot 2 free throws, and the next thing you know, Oliveros goes walking down to the other end to shoot one himself. Then we get the foul call there, it looks like, and you're right, Bobby, if it is a foul against Ricky Hart, that would put him out of the contest. He would foul out. Again, it's just strange because he was standing there at the free throw line to take shots.
Yeah, you don't really see that very often, but I think that's what's going to happen. Sean Odom checks into the game, and he's going to go to the line and shoot for Hart.
Yeah, looks like maybe a technical also against the Mustangs, perhaps. I'm not sure. But at any rate, number 10, Sean Odom, on to attempt this free throw. So there's the first one. And I'm guessing he's shooting in place of Hart since Hart's out of the game. Odom's first shot is good. Second shot coming up here, and it is good. So it's a 3-point game now, and it should be Mustangs ball. Down here to shoot the technical as Oliveros is on the line. So let's see if Oliveros can get the 2 points back. First free throw attempt is up, and it's short. It's no good.
I tell you, it's a very difficult deal it's a free throw, and it's a technical. It's supposed to benefit you. But with nobody out there, you're all by yourself and all alone, and it is a very difficult thing to do is make those shots.
Yeah, and he was short on both of them. Harris to inbound here for the Mustangs as they will keep it. 3-point game. Harris finds Oliveros. We approach 1 minute remaining, a 3-point game. Rowlett on top, 54-51. Oliveros, boy, it looked like he was going to take that 3-pointer, but kicks it over to Maiden. Looking inside and pass just a little too far, looking forward. Number 33 that time, Christian Brooks.
Yeah, I didn't see if he was making a pass or if it got tipped when he was passing it. But either way, it goes flying out of bounds. And really, with 56 seconds on the clock, you really needed to have a possession there.
So Rowlett with the ball inside of a minute to go. They have a 3-point lead, and Bushnell slips. Able to get it to Kolawole, though, with a nice crossover dribble. And Rowlett going to pull it back out here. Pressure put on by Oliveris. And a timeout's going to be called here for the Eagles. Boy, we'll keep it here.
I tell you, they were going to put the pressure on him, and Oliveris was all over him. But, you know, Rowlett, it's a good timeout because what they're going to say, hey, settle down, let's spread the ball around and make them foul us, and then we're going to make it, we'll take our shots that way and maintain the lead. They got a 3-point lead here. Just be calm, be patient. Don't make a crazy errant pass. Just make them foul you. That's what they want to do here with, you know, just a little bit under a minute left. And take your chances at the free throw line.
Yeah, 37.7 seconds to be exact. Rowlett with a 3-point lead and the ball. So Mustangs have two options here. They can either play pressure defense or they can go for the quick foul.
I tell you who I wouldn't foul, Sean Odom. Make sure he's not the guy with the ball when you foul.
Bushnell to take it out of bounds.
Wow, great defense. They're going to have to call a timeout.
Oh, barely get it in that time to Munoz, who's looking for Kolawole. He's going to throw it back out to Bushnell. They're going to have to foul here pretty quick. As time keeps on ticking away, and there it is. They wrap up Munoz, and they're going to put him on the line.
That took a lot of time to be able to make that foul. I'm not sure if that's what they wanted or not. But if you're going to foul, you might as well foul early.
And the second player for the Mustangs fouls out. That is Christian Brooks with his 5th. And back into the game, number 50, Kevin Arrow.
Brooks has had a great game. He didn't come away with any points, but he really did play a lot of defense and blocking out and getting a lot of rebounds.
Boy, and the first shot is missed by Tristan Munoz, so it leaves the door open for the Mustangs.
Yeah, it was a good foul.
Second shot is up, and it is good. So it's a 4-point game, and we've got a timeout called. It's a full, so we'll take a break with them. We've got 27.2 seconds remaining. Rowlett on top, 55-51. We are back. Under 30 seconds to go. Mustangs will have the ball when we come back here. Both teams come back on the court. There's a look at the Rowlett huddle. They were talking about things after that made free throw. So again, it is a 2-possession game, and you would expect the Mustangs to try to get a quick 2 here if they can.
Yeah, they absolutely don't have to go down and shoot a 3. And Rowlett is not going to want to foul anyone, so you may be able to get to the basket pretty easy if you just go quickly and do a layup type play.
Here comes the quick shot, and they're going to get a charge called.
Well, that's exactly what they tried to do, but the defense of Rowlett was able to set right in front of them, keep their feet, and now you got a charging call going the other direction. So now you're going to have to give a quick foul here.
There's Cacchionia trying to take it down court, and he is called for the charge. So now pressure defense here. You look for an inbound steal, and if not, foul right away. Munoz with it, and Harris is looking to foul him, and boy, they hadn't called it yet. Powell kicks it back out, and I'm not sure why they didn't foul. And finally, they get Kolawole, but
yeah, I'm not exactly sure. And actually, he got a lucky foul because he was able to get the pass away before number 50, Ariel, was out there to make the foul. So I'm not sure why they didn't try to foul.
So they're going to put Kolawole back on the line in a 4-point game here with 12.3 seconds. And the first free throw, no good.
Kolawole with 6 points tonight.
Second shot is good. It is a 5-point contest now, and Mustangs got to make things happen in a hurry. Harris is going to take it down the court, and a 3-point attempt from Merrill is good.
Wow, and then he gets the timeout.
And a quick timeout by the Mustangs, so the game not over yet.
Boy, I tell you what, he has had very few minutes of playing time, but he's already, he just keeps getting points. Now that's his 5th point, but we saw earlier he made a great save, the inbound pass, and they were able to get some buckets that way. Every time he's been in, he's really showed a difference in the game.
Yeah, we're going to keep it here. It is a full timeout, but boy, what a exciting finish to this one, because now with 4.2 seconds left, Bobby, they can play, again, pressure defense. If you don't make a steal on the inbounds pass, foul as quick as you can.
Foul immediately.
Yep, and then if they, you know, all it takes is they can only make 1 out of 2. You're still got a shot at it.
Yeah, you send them to the line and take your chances there. And as soon as, if they miss one or they make it, you call a timeout. That way you get the ball at the half-court line. You don't have to bring it in from inbounds. You bring it in from half court, and then you try to get you a 3-point shot.
So we got an exciting finish here. Again, the Mustangs trail by only 2 in under 5 seconds remaining. So things have got to happen here quickly, but boy, what a great game tonight played by the Sachse Mustangs. Again, the first time these two teams played was a 20-plus point victory for the Eagles.
Well, they've played it tight tonight. It's been a very close game from the very second that the clock went off.
And here we go. Pressuring, pressuring. Here comes the Eagles. They get the inbounds. There's your quick foul, so they foul him right away. Only 0.5 went off the clock that time, and that will put number 10, Sean Odom, young man you alluded to earlier, Bobby, on the line. And in essence, this is it right here. If he can drain 2 of them, that's pretty much your ball game.
Odom's been to the line a lot tonight, and he's got 6 points on the night, and every single point he's made has been from the free throw line.
So here we go. First attempt coming up. Odom's first shot is good.
So again, what you're going to have to do as soon as they score, or as soon as the ball gets turned over, you're going to have to call a timeout so that you can take the ball from the half-court line instead of the inbound line.
Second attempt is good, and it is a 2-possession game. Those are 2 clutch free throws by Sean Odom.
Very nice. 8 points, and 8 points came from the line.
And as you suggested, Bobby, the quick timeout called right there. A full timeout. We'll take one final break. Our score, Rowlett 58, Sachse 54. We are back as the Mustangs talking about things here. 4.2 seconds remaining, and Mustangs trail by 4. And here we go. Again, they got to get a quick shot here. Boy, but again, 2 clutch free throws by Sean Odom. There's the inbound pass. They're going to have to throw it up. Too much time has come off the clock. The three-pointer's up, no good, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. The Rowlett Eagles have escaped. So a great game tonight from Sachse High School, but our final, the Rowlett Eagles 58, the Sachse Mustangs 54. We'll see you next time on GRS TV.